Early in the 1990s, Chickie's bail bonds posted a $200,000 bond for the accused rapist, Noor Tillow. Ultimately, he went to court, and he was convicted. When his attorney, Mark Gottesman, called me and asked, what would it take for you to post a $350,000 bond, an appeal bond, for Tillow? I said, you know, Mark, I'm at a greater risk here. He's already been convicted. If his two business partners, who had put up their properties originally, were willing to sign for him, and if I could have $200,000 in cash collateral, I would post that bond. Well, Tillow's father wired $200,000. I had that in my trust account, and the two business partners agreed that they would support the bond, and they signed deeds of trust on their homes once again. When the court ordered Tillow to appear on the appeal bond, he was nowhere to be found. Tillow had flown the coop. Now I had a couple of choices. I could just sit back and relax. I could take the $200,000 in cash. I could demand the $150,000 from his two business partners and foreclose on their properties if necessary. I would have no problem putting together $350,000 to pay the court. Or I could do my job. My responsibility is to see that my defendants go to court. And so I called Mackenzie Green. Now, Mackenzie is a fireball. She's a private investigator who is unbelievable. Nobody understands her methods. Nobody can possibly understand what she does, but she finds everybody. Mackenzie started to look for Tillow. She found that there was an ad in a San Francisco paper for someone who wanted to partner in a restaurant endeavor. How did she know that Tillow would see that ad and that he would go there? I have no idea, but she knew. She went to visit Tillow's new business partner and explained the situation. He gave her Tillow's address. When she got to his home, of course Tillow said, no, that's not me, and presented his new false identification. She didn't buy it. The police took him away. Thank God we would get off our bond. He'd be in San Francisco, and then he would come to Santa Monica, where he had to appear on his appeal bond. Well, the following day, while in custody, he went before the judge. And the judge, ignoring the fact that there was a no bail hold from the Santa Monica court, put a bond of $5,000 on Tillow, which was immediately posted, and he was in the wind again. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. Now Mackenzie had gone through all that, had found him, and now he was gone. Well, Mackenzie went to work again. She pulled off another miracle. How did Mackenzie figure out that Tillow would try to find his way through to Canada? When Mackenzie alerted the border guards, they knew that they had to stop Tillow when he attempted to get through. And that's what they did. They stopped him at the border. He was taken into custody, sent back to Santa Monica, and the papers were filled with rapist found twice. Very exciting. Well, I was delighted. Mackenzie charges a hefty fee. She charges 20% for every bond that she is involved with. Well, I was more than happy. I picked up my pen. I'm ready to write a check for $70,000. And Mackenzie stopped me. And she said, but Chickie, I picked him up twice. And I said, oh my God, Mackenzie, you're not going to charge double. And she said, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I'll charge you 20% for the first pickup and 10% for the second. Well, I wrote the check for $105,000, the most money Mackenzie had ever made on any one pickup. She was happy. I just held my breath, thinking that I probably would get sued. That $105,000 came from the father out of his $200,000 collateral. He was responsible for it, but I'm sure he wasn't happy about it. He received the balance of the money, Tillo went to jail, and everyone lived happily ever